All right.
Yeah, I was just searching for mine. I don't have it on, but
I'm trying to keep like.
I believe we're live now, guys.
Hey, all right.
Hi.
We get an echo. We
Exactly.
got echo. Oh, I bet I'm in the cafe, or no, I'm in the theater.
So, like,
yeah,
you're in. You said you're in the theater now, like, but this isn't on the screen, is it? In the theater.
I hear an echo.
Oh, so maybe there is a screen then, because I know I hit the button to the screen, but I did this the other night and I went in the theater and I'm like, I don't think the screen's down. So I was wondering if it's something we got to do from the broadcasting window.
Yeah, I don't see the screen.
Okay, let me see if
I know I'm in there, but I think am I in there, Cheese? Oh yeah.
I saw both of you guys standing around.
I'm muted though. Cheese, you might not be, but I am.
Uncle Mars in the house.
I'm muted. Hi, Mars. Wow, long time no see, man.
Holy smokes.
Great. You look younger, Mars. We can't hear.
Did they just forklift you in off the operating table, and that's how you went into the operation? I don't understand what's going on.
Look at his face. He's like so amused.
I don't think he can hear us. That's what's going on. I
want 2 of whatever Utah is taking right now. Yeah, that's what I want.
I'll bring him for G Week for you.
He's gone. He left us. He's trying to figure it out in the background.
Right now, he's just tearing equipment apart, yelling and screaming like I would do.
All right. So, he's trying to figure it out. Let's see. I should maybe see if we're up lives on the Twitter and retweet it.
See if we're live on the Twitter. See if we're up and going.
Oh, yeah. There we are.
Hey.
You guys didn't put this link on the Twitter, did you?
I'm pretty sure Upland gave us a little shout out on their Twitter.
Well, let's see about that. I'll pull this to the screen so we can all look as a family.
I haven't see. Let me message some.
Oh,
there it is in announcements. It's in announcements. It's in Upland Discord announcements.
Oh, it's in. Okay, yeah, they haven't shared it here yet.
Oh, I take it back. That was something
not on Twitter bots anyway.
Yeah, let me get some messaging going now. So,
there we are in our glory.
Yeah. Beautiful. Wonderful.
Let me share this in our Discord too.
Beautiful. Welcome to everybody. If you're watching us live in the LeftHouse Theater, along with us is more cheese. We're going to get the Mars, Utah going in. Mr. LeftHouse, of course, myself, Orlando. And we are celebrating the opening of the LeftHouse Theater art exhibition, which actually is theater turned into art gallery. And we tapped some amazing, amazing artists in Upland who not only have been pivotal and very vital to the community, but have made incredible art over the course of time that they have been either starting and doing art or been doing art in Upland. And they have all curated pieces of their art and put these into the LeftHouse Theater, which is at 470 Peninsula Avenue in San Francisco, California, in Little Hollywood, where it belongs. And all you got to do is click on that tag. You don't have to travel there. Go into the LeftHouse Theater, and we're going to get to looking at some of that. But we are definitely broadcasting live on LeftHouse's Twitter account and also in his YouTube. So that'll be fun. And we'll get some Mars, Utah coming in now.
Yeah, it looks like he's live with us. You got us, buddy? Can you hear us?
Yeah. I wasn't quite ready for the immediate drop in, Tony Hawk style. I was not on the coping yet for that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mars, Utah. Holy cow, get out of here.
Look at that. Miss a party like this. How have you been, Mr. Uplando? I haven't dusted off the mask in quite some time here. I haven't seen it.
I know.
Is it stinking there?
Yes, it's stinking.
No. Luckily, Venus washes them for me. She doesn't do my jocks, only my masks.
I love the jacket. When did you get the jacket? When you sporting that action?
Oh, this is a jersey. Got my lucky 13 down there. Whatever side it's on. Bear with me today. Actually, I had some major medical work. I ate a couple sandwiches, as Cheese likes to say. And might have been hanging out with the boys up in Lasher Evergreen. I'm not sure if I can confirm that or not. But
very nice.
Dealing with it. But yeah,
mask lifts are tough, when you get a mask lift. You got to get the mask tuck, and then
start eating
eyes
some
raised.
sandwiches in this thing, and the smell hangs around.
Yeah,
you were just talking about the history a little bit of kind of some of the artists, and we'll get to all those pieces and good little fun facts and details and what's going on. But one of the kind of the starting of all of the artists really kind of started with one Upland artist, but specifically yourself, Mars Utah, and LeftHouse are the only two other artists have been artist spotlight in the world of Upland that were really done a spotlight. You had Block Explorers that were commemorated, that were minted. Although I feel like those weren't specifically given the right title, they still are there, and they are still very limited one-ofs. They were auctioned off, and you guys did really well on those. But this kind of has come from that legacy of 2020, I believe it was, is when you guys were doing the spotlights, maybe 2021, and then all the way through to now, where you've actually got art that is highlighted in in the gallery, which is the Upland LeftHouse Theater. So hopefully, we lost LeftHouse, but I don't know if we're still live. I hope we're still live.
We are still live. I have the stream open, so
Okay.
I guess we'll keep jabbering. Yeah, just along those lines. Thank you for that. And it is pretty cool. That's definitely one of the things I wanted to say was to thank you guys for throwing this together, and also just the Upland team. This is kind of, we keep getting closer and closer to what we talked about like 4 years ago when we all started diving in the pool here. And just very cool, the opportunities that have been given to artists in the community, and circle back around now with actually walking inside an art gallery is super dope. Kind of lost my train of thought there, but the artist spotlights were really cool. Hopefully, one day we can get the one that you were so nice to purchase at auction from me, from Upland, created by me, and get that thing titled, minted properly. But that's a whole big issue we don't need to get into.
We'll open those cans. We can corral them at Genesis Week. If you came in with the mask and threatening full suplexes on everything, I think it would work.
Yeah, I see Mr. LeftHouse's collection is full on sorted, so hopefully we can continue that out.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I noticed that frequently. And then drop 2 and drop 1 are mishmashed together.
Okay, interesting.
So we're making baby steps, but yes. So that was the beginning of 21, and then Mr. LeftHouse, I think, was March or April of 21.
Yeah, those are all on Medium. The articles are there. It's I believe I've got those collected in the tome. We'll drop those links for people to check it out. But yeah, very cool. What LeftHouse you were starting to get into it? What would you start to say?
You guys said it already, so I didn't repeat it.
All right, fine. I mean, I know LeftHouse likes to say it, and I don't think it's really his fault, but they did the Upland Artist Spotlight number 3 with LeftHouse, and then we haven't done another one. So it may be like our Piñata NFTs that we made for that tour that seemed to signal the end, but another can of worms there.
Top signal.
Let's definitely, if we can go into the theater, Left, if you want to go in there, we'll take a good look.
Yeah, I'd like to. It might be better
if I stream it. You want me to stream it?
You guys, yeah. Since I'm streaming, I'm like, well, I did just plug in the cord in the back, so it sees like we're running a little bit better. I'm a little smoother, but it might be better coming from yours. Yeah.
Let me rock and roll it. Let me get it up.
Want to give it a shot?
I want to get set though. I want to get from the starting of the inside the theater, so we can.
Yeah, I mean, I can give it a shot.
No, I got it.
Okay.
And if it looks terrible, then you can go Upland.
Yeah, we'll. All right. Yeah, I got it on deck then, if need be.
Get it together, Lando. All right, let me check this out.
No worries. This is amazing. We've got 11 billion people watching right now. 7 billion have tuned in from the LeftHouse Twitter account, and then 6 trillion from the YouTube. So welcome all you guys. I don't know how many people are in the theater over there. We don't get the numbers on the theater. It doesn't tell us like how many. Well, it does actually. I just got to go to a different tab.
You got to go to a different thing.
Okay. So there's only 2 of us in the theater right now, and I think that's Uplando and More Cheese, if I'm not mistaken. Yes.
Yeah.
we get the nod from More Cheese.
I want to make sure that I'm doing. Go ahead, continue. I'm going to be quiet.
Yeah. No, go. I'm just rambling.
Well, I got to make sure I got the right thing on screen. It would be terrible if they saw the behind the scenes tabs that were all open. It's just a bunch of junk.
Oh, those tabs.
Yeah. the special tabs.
You gotta present it to the behind the scenes before I share it up on the wall too. So I'll double check your work too.
Yeah, you want to do that. I'm
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
I'm almost there.
Yeah, it was really fun. I was like, hanging the pieces of arts all over the walls last night, and it was really kind of fun watching the theater have this transformation, into this new space from, it was essentially the movie theater. Then it kind of turned into a little bit of the Board Pepe Wax Racing Club little lobby there for a second. And then when I started hanging at D-Tex and I'm going to say her name wrong again. I know it.
Oh, Shacklin.
Shacklin. Thank you. Yes,
why'd you do that? We were going to get a good one up, Lando.
Pretty good.
Orlando, that's
That's part of the fun, man, is me fucking it up,
I love listening to him say stuff wrong.
Oh,
Whew. Thank
sorry.
you, Orlando. You got me out of that one.
You're painting a picture of almost like Christmas. Go back to it.
I robbed it all for you. He goes, continue. I
was in there decking the halls by myself. It just had a great feeling. And
yeah, and it was just cool. It's rad to see all the pieces up there. It feels right. So I just encourage everybody to go check it out, and make sure you go and see all the spots, because there's that backstage. I feel like some people might get confused and not realize there's a whole like 2 sets of hallways and a back room back there.
Yeah, it's not a trap. It's just a back room with art.
Yeah.
It is. It does say backstage on the wall, like
Yes.
really big, So that might, freak some people out or whatever if they have like bad backstage memories or whatnot. Just forewarn. It says that real big. Shakaitlin.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like Shakaitlin.
You're screwing me up again on purpose. I know what's going on here.
Right.
Yeah, Cheese likes
All
to
right.
make you think she's quiet, and then she just crushes you somehow. She's
I
good.
know.
It's more chies. Remember,
More chies. All right,
I'm getting
coming
there.
on
It's
into the theater. It's exciting.
Can you see this? I'm sharing it. It's
Yeah, I
loading
brought
right
it to
now.
the screen now. It's just like giving us some hot tips right now.
Oh, good.
All right, yeah, now enter space. Yes. Boom, and you're in.
There we
Ooh.
are.
You
Yeah.
said Aaron.
Drop shit in.
This is
All
great.
So let's just take it. So you drop into the theater. First things first. This is all Shackelin's artwork that you see here on the wall. I'm going to go to this big, huge piece right here. This amazing piece.
Yeah.
And then if you click on the art, you will see that you can view this full screen, or you can go into the information. When you go information, it brings up all of the details that basically gives you what otherwise would be an in-gallery art card. This is titled Strength 2023 Love is All Collection Digital Art. It's on wax. It's a part of the Love is All collection, strength depicting a star-shaped Mandela. Oh, look at that. It went away. Mandela, fixed position among swirling waves of motion that symbolizes the strength we manifest by constantly adapting to the in a world we cannot control. Being the original owner of any piece of art in this collection entitles. Oh, it keeps going away. Oh, I got to read it fast. If you own a piece of this art, if you go, you can click on the link. It will take you out to the platform that this was minted on. And if you own one of these pieces of art, you're going to get a Love is All signature map asset from Shaq's Love Shack factory and showroom in the Upland metaverse. Those are currently in design. There's a Discord that you can join on to there as well. That is how all these pieces of art are otherwise set up. The art, the tags that are with the art, the description, and then something you might get along with it. But these are great. So if you buy a Shaq art piece of artwork, you're going to get that map asset, which is very cool. It's a heart. It's got a base to it. It's very, very cool. Those are going to be limited stuff. and then all these pieces of art tell a story. The
Yeah.
first entryway has all Shaq's pieces of art, as you can see. And then as you make your way around the theater, we've got the board Pepe racing shoes, the race cars from Mr. LeftHouse himself. And then we've got these amazing pieces from D-Tech on the wall. D-Tech's daughter drew these, and then he took those from her drawings and placed these in, I believe it was either Photoshop or Illustrator, and then basically took these to the graphic state that they are in now.
I love these.
Yeah, these are fantastic. I do too. I like these. So check these out. More of the Board Pepe Wax racing shoes from Mr. LeftHouse. And I believe you click on these as well. I'll get a little bit closer here to these. Then you've got all of the information on the card, the blockchain where you can go to get them. And then if you click, it'll take you out to the links to get these. Left, are the races over now?
Well, there's always going to be more races. Go back to D-Tex for a second. I want to just click on one and do the little thing where it zooms in on it.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. There's the zoom.
I love that, how it just zooms in and you get that full view or whatever.
Yeah,
these are amazing. I can't believe that his daughter had a hand in these. That's really cool. That's fun. Family fun.
Very collaborative effort. So like she would take, she drew these with I believe like a crayon, and I think they were all crayons, but then like, as you said, Left, you can click on there, look at the detail and
yeah, sick.
Cool, fun father-daughter thing. So
yes, I own all of these awesome, weird suckers.
As do I. More Cheese, do you have some of these as well?
I do.
Awesome. D-Tech is up for Designer of the Year, by the way. He was nominated in Upland for that very title, so we wish him the best of luck on these. Very cool, trippy artwork. All right, let's go into...
I was just going to say real quick before we leave that theme right there, in D-Tech's Discord, he does also post drawings that his daughter makes, and you have to guess what they are. And it is really fun.
Yeah, that's rad.
That is very cool. Very, very
fun
cool.
Game. I got to get in on that game. That's fun.
I'm going to go over here and click on this so we can see. This is a cool, trippy piece of artwork as well.
Oh, yeah.
Shaq's artwork.
The one on the right side, going to the theater, I own that one.
Ooh, this one?
No, not this one. The one on the other side of the door. Yeah.
Your other right.
That one.
The other right?
Yeah.
The other right.
Yeah, this is very cool.
They look like real rugs. Like,
yeah.
I feel like, I was like wondering, I'm like, are these photos of real rugs at one point? And then I'm like, I don't know if that's the case. They're rad though.
Yeah, like rugs you put on your floor.
Yeah,
that's amazing. We'll click out some of these so you guys can see where you can go and purchase these, but it takes you directly to the marketplace that you can purchase these, be it on Wax or OpenSea or 100 other different platforms. This is Cheese's side. So right when you walk into the theater, on the right-hand side, it's got her artwork all along. And these, you know what, Cheese, as I'm going through, you can tell us a little bit about what this is about and who it was that the artist, the subject that you utilize when doing all this. Tell us a little bit about this.
So this one in particular is for St. Patrick's Day in the Mortis in the Metaverse. That is my Discord, my show, every Friday. Well, every Friday and then some when I feel like going live. The little girl in question is one of my old friend's daughters. Her name is Morgan, and she's just very photographic. And this one in particular, I actually did a live arting of her face. And a lot of people showed up, even X1 from Upland, which was really awesome. So everybody got to see. Oh, see, there it goes. Oh, everybody got to see me make her face, which was really awesome because I know I get a lot of people like, oh, you don't do that, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this and that. And I'm like, well, in your face, bastards. Here it is. Watch me. And everything in there is kind of layered in GIMP that I did separately, like the cheese on the cup, the actual cup, the cheese monsters in the back. Yeah, and it's all pixel art with like textures on the pixels.
Yeah, it's amazing at how much it really does. And people that, you know, try to say that you're using AI or something like that, it's absolutely not the case. These are done in a very artistic way. People may say that they're not, you know, classic legacy, the parameters, it's this by this, you know, 1 inch by 1 inch square, to say that's exactly what these are supposed to be. I don't care. This is, in my opinion, Morchi is a renowned artist in doing what she does, and she does it really well. And I think people recognize that, and they don't like that she's better than him sometimes.
Oh my God. This one is, all right, so I kind of have a weird way of looking at things. And when I was in the UDU, it was very culty. And this one I call the Blue Cult Prayer. And it's when we had, I actually made this years ago. And it was when we used to have this take on a new person in Upland thing and train them. So on the outside, it's like the elder cult members looking down on their initiatives as they're dancing in the middle and between them. And it's all my pixel art, but kind of manipulated and whatnot in GIMP. So I made like separate layers to make it move like this. And like there's like probably over 30 layers of this with all the different elements put together as a GIF.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that the UDU is a full-on cult. They have red robes. They hold meetings. They are basically the Illuminati behind Upland. People don't really know that. That's the truth. Oh, whoops! I wasn't supposed to say all that. I'm so sorry. This is not true. Let's move on to the next piece of art. We got some people into the. Look at this.
I put it in the Vegas chat room thingy.
Fantastic.
All right, so
Valentine's Day. Look at this.
This is another MITM Heart of Gold. It kind of like, you know, we are immortal through the things we do instead of the things we have and whatnot. So it's like Heart of Gold kind of thing. And if you own this one and the St. Patrick's one, for my show every Friday, I do a wheel spin for map assets. So it has utility. It doesn't matter how many you own. If you own one of these, and like let's say the St. Patrick's one, you get 2 names on the wheel, and I would do sometimes 2 spins, sometimes 5 spins, and you could get map assets or UPIX, etc.
Yeah, and I understand that if you win 10 times in a row, you actually reach into the person's chest and pull their heart out. Was that right?
And eat it.
Yeah, you eat it. Yeah, it's amazing. I love that. This is one of my favorite pieces. I don't know. You'll have to give us the heads up on this. I love the way this one looks.
Yeah, this one maybe speaks a lot to me and myself. That's all I'll pretty much say. But I did manipulate this in GIMP, where I made it like vision going blurry every so often when you look at it. I did that on purpose so you could kind of feel a little crazy while you're looking at it. This piece is a 1 of 1, just like the Blue Cult. If you own this piece is worth 5 names on the wheel.
Oh, very cool. And I understand that you took this from actual live audience members at Mars Utah concert. This is what the concert was like.
I wish I was able to go to a live Mars Utah concert, maybe in the theater.
Yeah.
Yes.
We could
I
have
thought that might have been
Mars
the guy getting his heart pulled out.
Yeah.
Oh, so this one is called Gemini Mask, and I'm a Gemini. May 31st, so it's my birthday month. And it just kind of shows like, you know, the different views of the Gemini, whereas it's not necessarily one or like good or bad on each side. It's very colorful. And the original were the 2 on the top right and left. Mm-hmm. And then what I did is I took that and I manipulated it in GIMP to make it look like the big middle centerpiece.
Yeah, I love that. I like that very the dual faces up at the top. Those are I love these designs. These are fun.
Oh, and that is worth 5 names on a wheel as well. It's a 1 of 1.
A super dope mad ball.
Yes.
Now this one is interesting because this one has to do with Mars, Utah. And if you notice, every so often she winks at you.
Yeah.
So this was
That
one of
me,
the first.
okay?
It's the self-portrait of Mars without his mask. Sorry, I'm a little sandwich right now. So this one, I actually made the skull first, and then I made the Mona Lisa after. And in GIMP, they have the different layers. So I had the skull underneath the Mona Lisa, and I erased half of the Mona Lisa face to get the look of the skull coming out, which I thought it was freaking awesome. And then I was like, it's pretty creepy to look at. How can I make it even more creepy? So I added the blink, and this was before I did NFTs at all. And I put it in Upland chat like maybe 3 years ago, I don't know. And Mars was like, I need that. I need that. Mint that right now. I need it. So I was like, I don't know. And then that's when I was also introduced to T. Davis, who taught me everything I know about NFT creation. He took 3 days out of his freaking life to just go over everything. And I'm forever grateful for that. And everyone that, had a kind of say in or thing in pushing me towards creating my NFTs. So thank you, Mars. Thank you, TD out there.
No problem. Thank you for making super dope stuff that I love. I mean, there's not much that screams Mars, Utah more than that piece right there.
There's a little cheese at the bottom too. Do you see that?
Yeah. That used to be my signature. My signature changes all the time if I remember to put it in or not. So
remember, when you click on this art, you can click on the box to see the art up close, and then you can also click on the informational. That has all the information about the artwork and a link. You click on that link, get over there, buy some art, support these artists. They did a lot of work to make this happen. So definitely support them on the various chains that are minted on. And here's
well, if I could just jump in a little bit more on there to Cheese's point, because yeah, just it's awesome to see all of the stuff you have done since that time. It would have been really sad if you never started and all this stuff was kept from the world. So super dope to have had a tiny bit in pushing that along, but also that's
a huge bit.
Well, it's the joys of, and what can be said for the Upland community as well. Your story with T. Davis and everyone else, for the vast majority of people that are here to push each other along and be super positive and help each other and celebrate each other's work. So it's stories like that really tie it all up,
Oh, I forgot I even submitted this. So this one, I actually made this a couple of years ago and I never finished it. And I'm really critical of my stuff. I have a crap ton of stuff that I haven't finished. And I needed a 7th piece. So I pulled this out of the archives and I finished it just in time last night to put it up here. And it's a little bit of a sad image. It's called Mother's Day. My mom passed away when I was 10 years old, but I actually used my friend Taryn's daughter, Morgan, for the art. And I have the photo of this as well that I looked at and arted it from. The clouds aren't anywhere near the same, but that's art. It's not going to be exactly the same. It's going to be what you make it yourself. And I hate her legs, but yeah.
It's great. It's your interpretation of it, and it's wonderful. And I'll echo what Mars had said. This is a great piece. Great piece.
Thank you. And thank you for letting me be a part of this, LeftHouse and Uplando. I really appreciate it. My art is everything to me, so this is huge. Thank you.
Very welcome. Thanks for participating. Again, click on that link. Click the eye for information. The box will get you the big full image centered, and then that link inside the information. Get over there, buy some art and support these artists. This is my wall over here. We'll go through these pretty quickly. I have collaborated with artists in the past. I have worked with everybody that's sitting here today in some way, shape, or form. And these pieces of art were the first 4 that I'm going to show you were done during the Sandbox finale. This is when our spark was called Spud. Spud was a placeholder. We took the Spud. We had build-offs. There was a small one on the West Coast that included, Merced Manor, Dog Patch.
Panhandle.
And Panhandle, thank you. Mars, who were you on? What side were you on?
I was a lieutenant in the Dog Patch.
Oh, you guys had like Project
Gotcha.
Nuclear or something like that? I think it was.
We had a lot of projects. Our general was out of his freaking mind.
Yes,
so,
he was.
You know, the one and only niche you're in, boss of the Dog Patch, is quite an unpredictable fella. So with him at the helm, but we had a good showing. You know, I had the whole Red Planet crew in there, and Gobby was our other lieutenant. I think we only had 2 lieutenants, if I remember the structure correctly.
I think you guys took it. Did you guys win that?
Panhandle won. It was us first Panhandle in the last round.
Gotcha. Merced was in there. Then when that contest was over, then again to test the building in-game token that we have, which is Spark, it was still Spud. They did the Sandbox finale, which was the entire it was Fresno and it was just city number 3, Fresno, California, and San Francisco city number 2. They pitted the 2 against each other. It was neighborhoods. Whoever the people got with neighborhoods, you were building, you got points for building. Woodward Park took it. A lot of new people were in. That's a big neighborhood over in Fresno, California. And to commemorate that, I did the Woodward Park node along with this numerous. And these NFTs commemorate those who participated. There are 6 of these all together. If you walk up to it, you can see the gift as they start to move. So there's some butterflies and other things in the background. The informational card will give you everything that is about the Rebuild California Sandbox finale. Again, that link will take you to the platform, which is Wax. And then if you look at these up front, you can see the fun little gifts. These are also done in the style of what otherwise would be Magic the Gathering cards. So that's what you're looking at. It's got a fun little...
I really like that effect, Uplando. It feels like you're in there, you're wearing glasses, and the sun is hitting it like you're there.
Exactly. The little butterflies in the background, if you can see them flying around in the park. The Woodward Park was donated. It was actually donated by Ralph Woodward. He donated the majority of the land in 1968. And now this is an entire area that's over there. So it's very cool. This is all select pieces from that area, including the library. I know people are going to get sick looking at this. I'm jumping around here. Let's check this.
I believe Frank Woodward bred the butterflies by hand, correct?
Sure. Absolutely. Put that in.
I definitely didn't just make that up. It's
okay.
Totally true.
No, not at all. This is the Woodward Library. It's very cool design, and of course the sky is moving there. There's if you look really in on this on the platform, you'll see I think there's some pigeons on the ground as well, some fun little moving parts. But yes, all these are animated GIFs, and they have different rarities on them, very limited. For people that actually built in Woodward Park and won, they submitted, these were given away. So there's not a whole lot of these. And they are fun. These are the geese. The Woodward geese are very, very well known. They're protected species inside the park. This one's entitled Feathered Tuxedo. The water moves along with the sky. Very fun, very cool in the park. And then the last one here is the lakes. There are hundreds of small areas and some bigger lakes that are here, and it is all about fishing. So these lakes have all different skill levels. They have different competitions throughout the year. And so we just thought this was a very serene picture. And again, sky moving and the lake that's moving with that. Once again, if you go to the informational on this, it will give you all the info, and the link takes you where to grab.
Did you do these for the lakes in Clovis by chance?
I have not done.
Okay.
I forgot about that.
I don't know that we could say exactly what those are, but they're when Clovis was the expansion city from Fresno, I found some very interesting lakes around there. I don't know we can say
the Clovis city planner has just really seemed to hand dig out some really bizarrely shaped lakes around Clovis. If you want to do some research.
Oh, I think you guys are forgetting. It's called the Cox of Clovis. Is what it was.
All right, cat's out of the bag.
Yeah, I guess so. Yes,
it's funny. It's funny you bring that up.
Phallic lakes.
Yes, I was cleaning up the camera roll on my phone, and I found all of my screenshots of the lovely Clovis lakes, and I had forgot all about it, and just died laughing alone in a room.
Yes, the members, as it were. There are certain areas on the Clovis map that there's all shapes and sizes as there are in real life, and so. There may have been a tour, an informal tour around there, but most certainly.
Move on. This is enough. This is
the frequency of Clovis is bizarre, though. Someone there did something when they founded that.
Somebody definitely. These are the Upland Cafe mugs. This is to commemorate the opening of the Upland Cafe voice channel in the official Upland Discord server. This was something that was kind of an organic situation. It had been opened for, I can't remember what the actual, it was temporarily opened. They had asked for it. Uplanders had asked for it. So we were able to go in there, and then it sat. And I had asked if we could, myself and Scooby in the UDU asked for the Upland Cafe to be open as a voice channel where we could all kind of congregate in. Thus, it happened in 2021. These mugs are to commemorate that. They're spinny gifts. The one on the left with my mug on the mug is the early adopter. The one on the right is the OGs, for those who had been really in when the cafe had just started. Again, these are both available on Atomic Hub on wax. Anything else you guys want to throw in before we go into the back area? Dun dun dun.
I have a Uplando mug. My husband calls it Cuplando whenever he brings me my coffee. He's like, "Here's your Cuplando." Oh, and do you guys like the mug? I don't know if you guys can see it.
To the full screen here. Let's go full
I'm
screen.
sharing. I can get out.
There we go. Oh, don't be a twat waffle.
Holy crap. Freaking waffle. It's so cute.
That's amazing.
It's gotta be talking like that.
Okay, I'm trying to get you off. Sorry, I haven't used the buttons.
She just loves full screen.
Okay, less full screen. We're good.
Amazing. Yes, the actual in real life mugs, all of those mugs that were available at a certain time, percentage of that went to charity. And they were available for a short period of time. We may bring those back, but those were fun. Those were some fun days doing live shows. The Goldsmith, who is up for Broadcaster of the Year, he took the torch and carries it on in the Upland Cafe voice channel. He does a nightly show. Those shows are nightly. I think altogether, as he was my co-host on the first round, we did about 500 or 600, and then Goldsmith is certainly tacking on the odometer on the number of shows that he does nightly there. So check it out.
Now, Upland, I've just, I can't help but notice, the look has changed a little bit, somewhat recently. Does Goldsmith have the hat now?
Goldsmith does not have the hat. He has the beard.
Okay.
His thing is the beard.
That was the daily host hat and you had to cough it up. I wasn't sure.
Nope. That's a good, it'd be good if you took it on, you had to wear the hat, but no, everybody's got their own thing in their own style, but Goldsmith was the co-host for a long period of time, and he is now doing it. So good luck to him on his nomination, and he will be there at Genesis Week. Now
that I'm actually a dad, the dad jokes flow. My apologies.
That's okay. Perfect. Are the right side LeftHouse? Are those Mars on the right side of this?
No, this is Umbrella Boy and Antique Master or Antique Master.
Well, you say Antique Master. I like that. It's Antique Master, but I like your Antique.
Yeah,
Master.
I know. I got corrected on that one last night. I'm like, what?
I've been saying Antique Master for a long, long time. Jeez.
I think it's Antique. It could be I don't know. I could be wrong.
Well, I might have screwed you up on that one, Mars, because I've screwed up other people say other people's names wrong. And I'm like, no, it's actually silent. One, it's not silent. Tony corrected me finally after 2 years. So yeah. It's hard. The space is hard, man.
It's tough. It's tough to make the phonics make sense. This is the back right-hand side of the theater, and it's the hallway. All the art is up here. This is Umbrella Boy, and fun little fact. I'm probably gonna get in trouble for saying this. When we were, I think Cheese I call it Cheese's table that we were sitting at, and we had Shackel and Umbrella Boy and a few others, and he was talking about this very secret project he was working on, and it happened to be the eyes. And so these are the Upland, or the eyes that are on structure ornaments. So we definitely tapped him for these. Again, this is a commemorative poster. This is the Eye Classic 2024 Ranch House Structure Ornament for Harvest Season from the An Eye for All Seasons collection by Umbrella Boy. Again, the link there will get you out there. Check this out. This is very, very menacing. Very War of the Worlds, would you say, guys? I feel like.
Go a couple different ways. Very War of the Worlds. I feel like I got like a Friday the 13th vibe for some reason. From the
it reminds me of Mars Attacks. I'm going Mars Attacks a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Friday the 13th, because of the way the Eye Classic is looks, right? The words.
Yeah, I think so. Something about the aesthetic. I'm not quite positive. I'm just riffing, but yeah, I love the eyeballs. All of them.
Go ahead, sir.
I just abruptly ended awkwardly.
Mars has still got a little of the fuzzy going. There was a 80s film with Harry Hamlin starring role, and it was I'm gonna blow it. With the Kraken.
Clash of the Titans.
Clash of the Titans. Clash of the Titans. The Eye. Remember when he goes and he speaks to the witches, and they all have one. They have one eye
around and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me the eye. Give me the eye. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I love that movie.
I do too. This is iRobot Ranch House Structure Ornament Blossom Season commemorative poster on wax. Ranch House Structure Ornament for Blossom Season from An Eye for All Seasons collections. Again, you can grab it. There's people in here also looking. If you guys haven't seen, there's patrons in the theater. Come into the theater. Get over there. 470 Peninsula Avenue in San Francisco, California, in Upland Metaverse. Bam, click on that link. It'll drop you right in here. You can check out all the art. I like this one too. This is very Octavius, right? From like Spider-Man, I feel a little bit. Anybody else see anything else in there?
Yeah, it's got some of that, like what they thought the future was going to be like in the 50s vibe going on to it.
Yeah. I agree.
Very cool.
iRobot, not the Will Smith iRobot, but the better iRobot.
Ooh,
I love the eye. I love the eye bloom. This is good stuff. This is very Cheese. What's the
Honey I Shrunk the Kids? No, not Honey I Shrunk the Kids.
Little Shop of Horrors.
That's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Doesn't it look delicious though? Like, doesn't it look like it belongs on a cake, like some decoration?
Yes, I would eat that eyeball.
Would. I would eat
it. Those eyeballs that were like the round candy eyeballs that were horrible. You only bought them because they look like an eyeball and they were horrible.
Yeah,
I like the little origami too.
Oh yeah, sticking out the chimney.
Yeah, the chimney.
Little bird back there, nice little touch.
Yeah, the little bird. This is eye candy. These again are from the all from the same series on these.
Delicious.
There's more frosting around the base for you, Chief.
I like that.
Instead of blood, like the last house.
What? It didn't have any...
The eyeball in the other house had a lot of blood caked around the bottom.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god.
Yes, this is more festive. The last one was a little bit more stabby. This one's a little bit more festive.
A little bit more yummy.
Yeah. Loaded with sugar. This one is crazy. This feels like very outer space, crash landed, and this is the being coming out of it. But it's the...
I haven't seen this one before.
I think, is that the emoji rocket that he's like taken down from the sky into a house?
Could be.
It does look that way.
It looks like he landed on Santa because there's some blood spatters. You know, Santa was
Santa has
doing
black blood.
well.
He can't be human.
No, no.
He's so old.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. What LeftHouse said. That's exactly what happened. Once again, click on these. You click on the eye. It tells you all about it. What these pieces of art are titled, what the collection is from. You click on a link. You go out there, get yourself some of these NFTs so you can enjoy them at your own leisure. Now, these are Antique Master, and he's done some different art for logos and meta ventures and all whatnot and so forth. And I think he won for one of the years for either it was Builder Cheese. You remember what he won at the
Design of the Year, I believe.
Thank you. Thank you. Art by Antique Master. And this one in Queens, New York. If you want to get over and check these out, is one of his structures. A little bit dark there with the moon. Feels very ominous as well. Got the address there. Kind of go through these. Now, I don't know. Left, did you say these were just kind of in the dark as how he made these? Was kind of the
I think so. If you kind of zoom in on them, you get a little bit of the better view of them, I've noticed. But they were just really dark.
what's the dun dun dun?
Moody.
Dun,
He's a moody artist.
yeah. I feel like it's got that. It's not Jason. What's the Friday the 13th theme song in the background? Thank you.
That one.
That one. Yeah. Yes. Little Voorhees, kill in the back. These are very cool. These are very cool builds. All done very well. I'm assuming these are all in Blender. Cheese, you think these are all Blendery? I'm not sure.
They must be.
Wait. Yeah.
Van
Yeah.
Holmes. What's that?
Because they had like a contest a few years ago where you had to create the skins for certain things.
Oh, you're right.
Remember that?
Yep.
I remember I made the Dirk Mobile.
Oh, that's right.
I was gonna still put his face on the wall, but I don't think he likes it. Maybe I have to do it again because I did his face right after the Mona Lisa it's when I first started out. So I may have given him a little more lines than he has in his face.
Okay.
I need to Botox my art.
Botox it. LeftHouse, buddy, we are back in the backstage, as you so aptly pointed out. This is your area back here.
Yeah, you're starting in the right spot too, because when we start from here, I want you to go to the right there. Okay. So this is because my pieces. There's two of them in here that don't fit the story, but this first one we're looking at here is like sort of to commemorate the very first screening of the very first feature film in the LeftHouse Theater, which was Rabbit Hole. It was a really fun time. Thank you to Upland for putting that together and supporting that. We had like over almost 500 people that rolled through the theater. 78 people stayed and watched the entire film, which is awesome. And we had some hoodlums jumping around in the beginning of the movie that were trying to disrupt the film, and they were closing the screen on the curtain and stuff. I had to keep opening it up, and we finally had to kick those teenagers out of the old theater. It was super fun. But so all of these pieces are on wax. Click on them. They're all like 33 wax. Every piece in my collection is here. So that's what that one is about.
And to LeftHouse's point,
and Mars is involved in this too. He's the upside down version of me. That was created by and drawn by Mars. And so, if you see any of the Rabbit Hole posters, all the animation characters from the film were all done by Mars.
Really? I did not know that. For those of you who don't know, the man himself does a little art. Very cool. I did not know that fun fact.
Yeah. That's
little known fact, there's a hidden secret door in the LeftHouse Theater. We didn't know what it was used for. We did find it, and basically it goes back out to the alleyway. So this cannot be confirmed or denied, but I think the hooligans got drug out to the back of the alleyway. They got some fingers shaken at them. Mars may have again done some full suplexes off the top rope, and they aren't coming back. They are not coming back. All right, let's
All
go
right.
to the right. Here we go.
Yes, the creator. Here he is, guys. This is the creator of who you'll soon to meet. He created Carl, which there's the Carl cult coin. So we got like cult themes going on here in the art show tonight. But this he's the man. He's the guy that created Carl.
Interesting. And there's a little gnat or something with the little heart butt.
Yeah, that's Carl. You're going to meet him in the next.
Oh.
Each piece. There's 7 chapters here. This is chapter 1. If you click on it, all the little story pieces are there. But I'll just paraphrase it for you. So you go down the way here, and then so the creator went on a DMT trip to the Green City, and he met Carl. This is where he met him in this crazy DMT city. He had to go through the forest to get there.
I see. Enchanted Forest. The Enchanted.
Yes, and then you come down here, and these are Carl's parents, his real parents, and they're really happy because the creator's taken Carl. They knew this day would come, but and he's gone. You would think they'd be sad because their child is gone, but they're super excited.
Fantastic.
All right, so once the creator got Carl to Earth, he was really dirty, so he needed a bath.
Oh, I see a starfish in there. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, you'll see he has magical powers, and this is a little commercial break here. I did this. This is to sort of like celebrate the Board Pepe Wax Racing Club. This is would be considered Board Pepe art, and all Board Pepe art stakes for Pepe token over in the waxed out Pepe art farm. So if you purchase this, you can stake it up and start earning some Pepe for it.
Gang, I don't know if you guys knew it. For those of you who are at home, if you're just joining us, if you do click on this art, you can click on the little I for information. It tells you all about the fun art and amazing artist information that you're seeing on here. You click on this link, boom, you go to the platform that these are minted on, buy some art, support these artists. A lot of fun, so we can have more of these art gallery showings, and the starving artists can eat.
That's
so
right.
On we go. Here we go.
All right. So here's Carl. Like, his magic power is pooping love all over the world, and he does it by way of toilet. He gets it into the sewer system and into our drinking water.
Interesting. This is definitely going somewhere. Down the toilet, but still going somewhere.
So then, like, after he's, everybody, he's like changed the world, like he's pooped love everywhere, and it's created this cult, but there's also like a crew of evil doers, So like the heads of the cult are like there to sort of protect Carl against these the evil doers on the left side there.
I like the one-eyed extraterrestrial there. That's
yeah, right.
So you're gonna say Willie.
Was gonna say what?
Nothing.
Oh.
And then here, Mr. LeftHouse learned of Carl's and the creator's troubles, and so he invited the two of them to come stay on his magical island.
The
to
island
be continued.
Of Dr. LeftHouse, not Moreau, but the island of Dr.
Yeah, exactly. To be continued, though. So if you kind of look at at what's going on in the crypto space right now, like we basically have been only talking about meme coins and whatnot. It's like seems to be the king of crypto right now. So I've been thinking a lot about memes and meme coins and stuff like that, and just like how basically the ones that are working or that do well, like they're really cultish in a way. You know what I mean? They have like a frenzy of insane followers. Like, have you guys heard of? I always say it wrong, but it's Harry Potter Obama Shibu Inu.
No,
it's a meme coin that's out there, and they have NFTs too, but and their NFTs are really fucked up, weird characters. It's, pardon my French, but the guy that created it actually fought BitBoy, who's a crypto influencer, in a boxing match in Mexico, in like a celebrity boxing match. But not only that, he also like painted himself blue and rode around in his on a lawnmower smoking crack, and then his coin blew up. So it's like there's like craziness that happens. And so I was thinking a lot about that, and so I started creating this story around Carl who could maybe potentially become a meme coin one day. So, don't know though. Just things have to happen, and the wind has to blow the right way. You know.
You got to put it out there, Left. You got to put it out there. So I'm
That's
very
the
interested to see extra or the next chapter of the story. I'm sure you'll let us in on that next when it happens. Yeah.
Oh, that one's all for me. I'm not letting anybody in on chapter 2. No, I'm kidding. I'm
Okay,
kidding.
just
I'll share. I'll share.
Which side should I start on? This is the Mars, Utah, some area in here. Which side do you want us to start on, Mars?
Why don't we go down the right side of the screen with the smoke monster?
Yeah, I like it. Give us again, click on that. You get to click on the link. It'll tell you all about it, the artist, and what it is. Mars, give us the heads up on this piece.
Yeah, so this is a smoke monster. This is a 1 of 1 that was in the Upland Artist Spotlight #2. So this is the NFT that came along with it. Just to break down the specifics for those that don't know about the Upland Artist Spotlight, they were auctions in the Upland Discord, and then you received a 1 of 1 NFT on wax along with a block explorer matching that NFT. So on this one, the block explorer is just the smoke monster in the chest piece there, not the entire frame. I believe it was won at auction by MJC 3337. I think it's 3 3s. But yeah, this is just a cool piece. That's a guy that I've been drawing for quite some time, and you know, just wanted to thought it fit nicely there on top of the chest piece. And there are some interpretations you can draw, but I'm not super big on breaking down all my interpretations. So I also just think it looks really cool.
I do too. I like some of the imagery in the background, and yeah, this is very much looking checkmate is what it's looking like to me.
So that's out there. I think it might be in a Block Explorer store somewhere. I know it was in T. Davis's for a while for a cool 10 million UPX if anyone wants to grab it.
This one is one of my favorites. This is like an all-time Mars Utah classic. I really dig this. It was a Block Explorer. And go ahead, Mars. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, well, this is from the same event, and shame on me, I actually forget who bid on this because I believe it was actually the highest bid of the 5-2, which all got extremely higher than I expected when this event started. So still super grateful for Upland's community support. But this one is called Golden Handcuffs, if you know what that term means, and it's not too hard to follow what this might be representing with a little blast from the third eye and the rock on piece. But yeah, it is one of my favorites too. It's actually my screensaver on my art computer. But and also the Block Explorer is super cool. If you see it out in the wild and know who owns some of these, hit me up in a DM and let me know, because I only know a few of you good folks.
1.25, I think 1.2 or 1.4 million UPX on this, I think is what it went for.
Yeah, I think so, which is pretty wild. And the owner has it listed for just $1.5 million worth of wax if you want to pick up the NFT side of that bargain.
Woof. Hello.
I appreciate the confidence, but I think they may be overpriced a little bit. Now, this one is also from the Upland Artist Spotlight #2. There's 3 versions of these. 2 of them I decided to throw in the show here. The Block Explorer of this is just the lucky horseshoe with the skull, not the rest of the flourishment there. But yeah, this is a fun story. There's a lot to this. This is actually not in this exact form, but is a tattoo on my shin that's been there for a really long time, the base of this design. And this was purchased by an Uplander named Fraggles from the French Upland community. And I believe at the time of purchase, it was over 600,000 UPX, and he was still a visitor.
Wow.
So I've stayed in touch with that Uplander, super great person, and still to this day appreciate that vote of confidence while still having only put a couple dollars into Upland, which was absolutely crazy.
Yeah, so the owner both gets the 1 of 1 minute on wax and the Block Explorer, right?
Yes, yeah, and he's been rocking that one to this day with the pink and gold horseshoe, so I do know who owns that one in the wild. And it is called Rather Be Good, and that one has a subtitle, Good Times, since there's a few different color schemes.
Very cool. Let me back out of this a little bit more so we can see this whole thing here. Got in the way.
Oh, now we're getting into some silly ones. Well, they're all silly, really. You know, who knows with me.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So this was the free NFT giveaway for Mr. LeftHouse and I's first big extravaganza event, the Coast to Coast Christmas special that we did in Upland in late 2020. And this was given out in probably wheel spins. I'm not sure, all sorts of different ways to the attendees that traveled with us from San Francisco by train down to Fresno, had interviews with the Upland bosses and a bunch of different people. Then we flew to Manhattan from San Francisco.
Wasn't that many cities, not that many airplanes. We filled up the plane. Some people didn't even make it to New York.
Yeah, we hit every city in Upland: San Francisco, Fresno, and Manhattan.
We did them all, baby, in one night.
Not to brag, but we went to every city.
Yeah, it was the longest stream I think you guys have ever done. Maybe 4.5, 5 hours. We're on that stream.
Yes, yeah, we had UFC fighter Sam Hoger from the Ultimate Fighter 1 interview on the plane ride, and just a little added touch. We talked about the dog patch boss Nichiren. He is actually the star. His block explorer is a star on the tree in that previous piece of art. Just a nice little touch for that fella.
Yes. And then this followed that up, right? After or was this another piece that was in conjunction with
it? So as LeftHouse could probably jump in, but the Upland bosses saw us do such a good time on that ridiculous extravaganza of the Coast to Coast Christmas that they asked us to do the official New Year's Eve party for Upland. And we did one show at midnight on the East Coast, lead hosted by myself, and then a separate show on the West Coast midnight, hosted by Mr. LeftHouse as the lead host.
It's a long night.
We decided to pre-record it because I wanted to go out partying on the real midnight and just be part of the audience. And it probably took us 3 days to record it. No, not quite, but it felt like it. It was a catastrophe.
That was wild.
Oh.
Yes, lots of memories. But yeah, that is the one of the prizes for that.
Yeah.
What do we got here? A little bit of comic action.
Yes. Yeah, so this is Galaxy Jumper, an Alien Worlds adventure, a little crossover from Metaphors Comics that LeftHouse and I are part of, with T. Davis and Mercurier also. And did a bunch of different projects, but this was a crossover event with Alien Worlds, as I said, and some of the mechanics of that NFT collection, we had some alternate covers, and so this is one of the alternate covers that I drew for that. So as you open the pack, there are 3 different cover options you can get. This is the lead villain, the Water Baron, with the team of the Galaxy Jumper, which is a ship, there in his hand.
Very cool.
And the writing on that was shared between the good movie master, Mr. LeftHouse himself, and I.
Cheese in the theater. Hello, Cheese following along there as we go through the hallways.
And so this is just
a bunch of people in the theater there.
Nice.
Sorry to interrupt you, Mars. I also just want to shout out, we have 150 billion people watching the show right now. We're breaking records. This is huge.
Amazing.
Holy shnikes. So yeah, just this goes along with that. So this is the pack for Galaxy Jumper, what you would get if you bought it, and that is the first cover. And then once you open it, you have 3 options of covers to get that are kind of highlighted in the lower right corner there.
Variant
and
cover.
those are still out there for purchase from Metaphors Comics if anyone wants to grab some of that stuff.
Very, very cool.
We're getting back into a little more arty art. This one's called Money Man. It's a pretty subtle interpretation of some things in the world. You know, that was a joke. It's not subtle at all. But,
these are the jokes, people. These are the jokes.
But this was done for the 1111 collection that was doing some auctions. Just one of my personal favorites. I believe this is owned by Uplander Boulder Magic, who's always been super supportive of all the Upland artists. So shouts
I
to
love
him.
this one too. He's wearing my old suit from the
He is.
right.
Upland Action News. It's
He's
amazing.
got a little Bitcoin pin down there, you know. So if thinking's your thing, you might be able to think some things out there. It's not too hard.
Boulder Magic going to be at the Genesis Week. He was there last year. We expect to see him again this year.
And yeah, this is another piece from that same collection that was auctioned off. Another one of my favorites. I got into a weird phase of slicing objects that you couldn't slice in half and then doing stuff with them like balloons. So just a little fun study there. This one is called Don't Worry. And yeah, just cool.
I
you know, I
tried
like
to
my
bid on
skulls.
this one. I lost this bid.
Yes,
This was one of my 2 favorites of yours. I won the other one, which you don't have here, which is the beam from the spaceship. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
fucking cool.
I love that one. Yeah, I did want to put it in here, but I tried to get some variety going too, since I use a lot of the Upland Artist Spotlight. It has the same color scheme, a little skeleton astronaut dancing away from a UFO. Pretty solid. That is one of my favorites, and I'm glad you got it, More Cheese, and thanks for the support for sure.
Yeah, that is very cool. And I didn't know if you guys knew this or not, but if you click on these pieces of art and you click on the little info dot, there's a link. Not only you could go and buy these, you could support the artists that are producing these great pieces of art, show them some love, and as they will take those funds and I'm sure continue on to make great art for everybody here in the Upland Metaverse and beyond.
I just bought a bunch of LeftHouse art in the back room there.
Oh, very cool.
Thank you so much. That's awesome.
They're very affordable, people. They're only 33, and you know, if the wind blows it a certain way, they could be worth thousands, 100 million, thousands.
Oh, I think we skipped one that I did want to talk about there, Upland, because it might need a little bit of description.
Where did we skip?
This that last the video right there.
Oh, this one. I'm so sorry. I did not.
So yeah, this is the cover. I probably should have put some words on it, but this is a music video by Mr. LeftHouse himself on NFT. One of the first NFT music videos on Wax. Definitely not the first, but one of the original UpX podcast theme song remix with a sweet video. So if you click that link and go to the NFT, there'll be 2 slides to click on. One will be this cover, and the other will open to the actual music video. So it is on YouTube also, but if you want to see that on the NFT, it's available to watch there. This is the original at a low mint count of 15, but there was a second pressing for the Coast to Coast Christmas that has a lot more copies available. So if you do want to get your hands on one, that is probably the better option for you.
I will show people as we go back out to the main part how when you click on a link, I'll show you guys what you can actually see. I'll share that. I don't know that I could jump tabs to be able to share it, but I will make sure that everybody gets an eyeful of that. I'm going to walk back through.
Yeah, no problem. I just wanted to make sure they knew there was a video hidden in there someplace.
Very, very cool stuff. That's another thing that's great about these galleries. Max from Nowhere building special, unique structures. We're going to see a lot more of that. LeftHouse Theater, the first interactive 3D space that has areas for artwork. Those can be GIFs, MP4s. You can have music in here. There's going to be a lot more events that go on here. As you can see, a lot of room. There's backstage events.
We got to figure out how to get the screen down. So like this, you know, our show is actually on the screen in the theater.
I thought there was a lever. Where was the little? I may not have access.
There's something in the broadcasting, like down in the, if you open up your settings in broadcasting, maybe there might be, but there's no lever behind the thing for the screen, I don't think.
Yeah, because remember, I think they may have taken that out because the guys were pulling those up and down.
No, that's the curtain that goes, that closes and opens, but that's the only lever thing they got. I think it's done through the stream thing, but anyway, we'll figure it out for the next one for sure.
You definitely will. Theater has the backstage, and then of course this would be where the screen would come down. You would be able to check it all out. And again, looking out into the main area of the theater, you got More Cheese's art. You have mine and Jay Whedon's art on the wall. When you enter in, we're gonna do a super run. You can I almost went through the wall there. Sorry, little God run.
Splat.
Man, you're agile.
Yeah, I'm very agile. Back over into the main, where of course you have Shackleton's art and D-Tech's art in here as well. So that is the amazing LeftHouse Theater. The art gallery is open now until I believe Left is at the 12th or the 17th. I think it's the
17th is what we're saying. Yes.
17th to get in here and take a look. I'll stop sharing it. And then what I want to do is come back over and I want to share out what you guys will see. Let me do this really quickly. I will show you guys as I present this really quick. Let me show you what you'll do when you actually get to click on these links. It will take you directly to the platform, just like this. As Mars was saying, the McDuckin in Upix Remix video, Mars, Utah, and LeftHouse. It's got the ID. You can view them on the market. You can make an offer on these. Here's the prices that you get. You can actually watch the video in and of itself. All of the artwork that has links to these are linked to the blockchain that these are minted on. You can go grab them, grab a cheese, grab a Mars, grab an Uplando, grab a Left, Antica Master, D-Tech, Shackleton. You get some free stuff with Shackletons, and there's other things that are going to be happening as this all goes down.
I have a McDuckin. I had to go back and make sure I have number 34. It was one of my first NFTs like 3 years ago after, well, maybe, after Alien Worlds and whatnot. I had all the metaphors, and I remember I have this one too with the song on it.
Nice.
I thought it was so cool, like that it had music on it.
Yeah, well, that is, I can't take credit for that. That is all Mr. LeftHouse who broke those boundaries.
Yeah, man, the early days of the NFTs, like there's so many exciting things, like, you know, just like, what, there's a video on that? I remember when there was the first time I heard that a video could be on an NFT. Wow. It's cool.
Very, very cool.
I have to just jump in. I'm so sorry. Dinner just arrived. I have to excuse myself and go eat. But this was really fun. Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity. And this was amazing. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Cheese. Thanks for buying the art. Thanks for being a part of it. It's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. I love all of us being fans of one another. That's the way it's got to be with us Uplanders. Go have some more sandwiches.
Absolutely. There goes the cheese.
Before we get rolling, I'm actually kind of getting to that point too. Like I said, it's some medical stuff. My wife Venus is telling me I'm being irresponsible right now, and I should go lay down. So,
all right,
man. Thank you, Mars.
You two gentlemen. Thank you for putting this all together. As always, the both of you pushing boundaries and doing things for the community, and just appreciate it. Very, very honored to be able to work with you two gentlemen and have you help me out in so many different ways over the years here.
So many years, brother. It's been great. We got so many more years to come.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Yes. Yeah. More years.
Still pumping, man.
Right. On that note, see you later, Upland. Bye. And thanks, gents. Have a good time.
Take care. Take care. Buddy. Yay.
All right. There he goes. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick shout out to Upland for they ended up tweeting or sharing out the video. What is it called? Reposting the video.
Yeah.
So that was really cool of them. 171 billion people watching right now. It's incredible.
Amazing. Breaking records. I wanted to show you a little something left. I have a little secret hidden thing, but before I do, did you have anything else that you wanted to throw down to the people?
No, I think, we've shown it. We've seen it. I'm up for the secret. What do you got for us?
Well, here's the thing. The hackathon is a big thing in Upland. And I don't know if people know the hackathon is an event. It's basically a contest and very layer 2 centric, where groups of Uplanders will get together. They're given a specific amount of times, like 4 or 5 days, to come up with some kind of layer 2 game service, something that basically fits within the parameters of what it is for Upland. And then if you're chosen, if you make the finals, then the presenter gets to go, one of the people in the group gets to go and present in front of all the people, where you and I will be in Las Vegas for Genesis Week. If you haven't gotten your tickets, get into Upland, go over there. You can buy them in app. You go into the Upland app, top right hand side, get Upix. You can get your tickets there, or you can go to Eventbrite and get your tickets. But those who have entered and are finalists will be able to actually go and pitch their whole idea. I don't know, Left. Are you on a team? Did you go and do anything for the hackathon? Did you join anything, or just say, "Oh, I'm gonna"?
No, I did. I don't. I mean, I get scared around like I'm not a good hacker. I never hacked into like a government building or anything like that. So I just didn't know if my skill set was right for it. So
I understand. Well, I did. I decided
what you did without me.
Well, no, I know. Here's the thing.
What the heck is going on here?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Here's the thing. I haven't. What I'm saying is that it's the pitches went in, but basically, what I'm saying is that why have
I can pitch something still?
Well, yeah.
But don't I have to make it though in like 3 days time, right?
Well, it's one day. It's tomorrow's the deadline. And
I have to make something by tomorrow.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think you should dogpile in on what I got going on. I think we should have everybody. I think we should have 100 members on this team so that it's 100 member, 200 member team.
Oh, I want in.
Yeah, I think you should. You should get in on this. Let me share it with you. I'll show you what it is. I'm just going to tell people what it is. I'm not. Hey, I'm very. Yeah. I think that because people are really secret about this, Left. Not everybody tells everybody what's going on. It's very secretive stuff. But I'm going to share with you right now what I've got going on. If I can actually
present it when you're doing that, I'll show right here in game, right there. You can purchase the ticket to the Genesis Week in the store there.
I want to make sure. Well, I'll show you what I have to do. I need to hide this. I can't show everything. Let me hide some of this.
Don't show everything.
I'm not. You
gotta wait until you're on the stage to do that, I think.
Yeah, I want to make the finals. I hope we make the finals. That's what we.
Let's
see.
We will. We will.
Gotta make the finals. Oh.
Have you been spending much time in the Telegram group? The Genesis Telegram group. Have you been in there?
Tell the people about while I'm doing this, while I'm getting this all together. Tell people about the Telegram.
Well, I believe it's for everyone that's purchased a ticket. They get invited to a private Genesis Telegram group where it's like the people that are going, the people that are throwing, they're all in the room, so we can all kind of synergize and talk plans and throw things around and hype it up. It's fun. That's what I think.
No, that's absolutely correct. You get over there. If you bought a ticket, they'll give you an email, and yes, you do get to go in there and do it. All right, I'm gonna show you what this is here.
You ready for me? Screen up.
Yeah. Hey, there it is. I think it's.
Here it comes. Wait, you ready?
Yeah, do it.
You ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit your button. Is it set? You're good to go?
Yeah, I think I'm set. I'm pretty sure. I'm scared, but yeah, I think so.
Is it there? It's looking good.
Okay. So this is the name of it. The name is the Upix Faucet Sippy Siphon Zombie Chomp Battle Royale with Cheese game. That title alone should be a winning effort right there. It's very simple. You enter, you locate, you chug, and you bite. That's the whole thing. Left, that's the whole game. You basically go in. It's only cost you 1,000 Upix to buy a hose, and then you can buy one weapon in a med pack. What happens is a faucet shows up somewhere in Upland on a structure or somewhere on an Upland property. If you find it and you're playing, all you got to do is hook up your garden hose to it and start chugging Upix out of the faucet. You just sit there and you chug. Now, if you chug too much, you explode. You burst into a mighty billion pieces, and then all the Upix floats into the ground and goes back in the Upix pool. But if you chug just a little and you get to keep that Upix, that goes to your total earnings of Upix that you keep. Now, you say, hey, this doesn't sound fair to me, Uplando. What happens if I come along and I find somebody chugging out of the faucet and I find a next? Well, I'll tell you what you can do. You can take
punch him in the mouth.
You can battle him. You can battle him, and you can use that, and you can hack away at him. You basically can kill him, is what you could do, and then you could hook your hose up. But if you'd rather just play a little, dirty pool, you can hook your hose up to the player that's got their hose hooked up to the fountain, and you can siphon. You can just siphon right off of him. And players can just chain in a row and siphon a little bit of Upix off. So you don't want to, kill him and have all the Upix explode out onto the ground and go back in the pool. You can just siphon off of that player. Now,
yes,
if the main player siphons too much and explodes, then everybody explodes. It's a bad deal. It's a bad deal. But
I like that rule though.
There's one extra little caveat to this.
Yeah.
When you hit 50,000 of Upix that you've drank out of your garden hose from the faucet, you get a piece of cheese. And you know what that cheese is used for? You want to know? Can you guess? You know what you know what it's used for?
No.
It's used for bait. That's right. That cheese becomes a bait. It becomes a fake faucet. And that's out there like the other faucet. And if an Uplander, a player, hooks their hose to that fake faucet, they drink and get poisoned and they turn into a zombie. Now, that zombie, then as a zombie, you can go around and bite other people. And if everybody that's playing is bitten by zombies, then all the zombies split the entire Upix pool for that day.
Yes.
So that's it. That's the whole game. It's the whole thing played right here in Upland. I think it's a great hackathon submission.
Hell yeah, it is. I'm in.
There you go.
I want on the team. Yeah.
So anybody that's listening to this, if you stayed for the whole thing and you want to be on the team, direct message me. I'll put you on the team. We want hundreds of people on this hackathon team. You throw in your artistic, your creative, your development skills. We don't care. This isn't a closed secret group where everybody's huddling and coveting and hiding their idea. No.
I want all 100 of us to take the stage when we win too.
Yeah, it's going to be erupted. I want it big. I want everybody to be there to be able to do so. So if you want to be in on this amazing hackathon submission, direct message me. I don't care. Just have to be an Uplander. And
we got a question here you need to answer coming on in here from the MetaVenturalist. I love you, Uplando, but how high were you when you came up with this?
Hey, listen, there's a lot of special secret sauce that goes into this, and we don't tell what that special secret sauce is. But what I'm saying is that this is an easy, simple to play game that everybody can get in on. It's bot proof. It's sniper proof. You can't cheat on this game.
It's awesome. It really is awesome. This is the game that Upland needs. 100%. It's a fun one. There's like you're earning a little bit. You can, get it sacked from you. There's a whole thing to it. You can blow up.
You can join in at any time. You don't need special tools. You don't need a special thing. All you got to do
is just a layer on the game that you zip into quickly and you're playing.
That's right. That's right. And then later we'll have different things for Sparklet that'll come into this. But again, we don't need this small.
Can we send this episode into Upland as like part of our presentation? Then is like, here, you just explained it perfectly.
Well, I think we can. We definitely can
edit it down. I know we don't have to give them the whole hour.
Yeah, no. It's our presentation is 2 hours. Really, it's the first hour is just all concept, high art, and then the rest of the. Yes, but the thing of it is that it shouldn't just be one of us, two of us, three of us, special people that win.
We need 100 of us on a video pitching it at once in unison.
And this is also how we win, right? Because what are you going to do? You're going to have all of us out there. Well, we're, you championing it on. You want to, it's our project. It's the
Well, like I'm going to vote for our project now. I'm not voting for anybody else's.
That's right.
Unless they're better. I'll be honest. If they're better, I'm going to vote for them. Sorry. Hey, I want a better Upland. I don't want just some, if there's a better product out there, what are you going to do?
I mean, but guess who just got kicked off the team? I'm just saying. I mean,
I can get back on though. There's a way.
Yeah, here's some
even if it's good, but this is the problem with the world. We don't want Upland to be like this. We want the best.
Yeah, this is the best.
This is the best, though. You're right. Nobody's going to beat this idea.
No,
it's really great idea.
So if you've been listening and you want to get on the team, you want to fly the flag with us at the Upland Genesis Week for this hackathon, let the people know. Let them know that this is the game. This is what you want. You want to be able to bite people. You want to be able to stick hoses in people and siphon off Upix from them. You want to plant traps and poison people. I mean, it's all there, people. All the great game mechanics are there. So
amen. I think it's there for real.
Yeah. That's all I had left. I'm gonna get to work and do the rest of my stuff for today on Thursday. But it's been great to have you in. I mean, this took a lot of work. So I everybody did behind the scenes. I just yell and throw things at LeftHouse, and he.
We got a new team member. Cryptic King is in.
Welcome to the team, buddy. Welcome to the
aboard.
Good
Yeah, no, this was epic. This is great. Like all the art will be up on the walls at least for the week up till the 17th. So stop in over there at 470 Peninsula in Upland and San Francisco and Little Hollywood. And that's it. That was a great show. Thanks for Mars and more cheese for coming on. And I think
DM me in Discord and Upland official. You want to be on the team? You're on the team. You tell me what you can bring to the team. You bring it to the team.
You might want to say DM you in Twitter though too, because there's 183 million on Twitter right now. So like if they want to join the team, it's a quick and easy.
I think so. DM me on Twitter and Discord, wherever you can find me. DM me. Let's get you on the list. Let's do that. Thank you for the overwhelming support and the viewers on here. We're gonna break records.
Yes, we did. We broke records. It's done. Great show, Uplander. You're the man.
Thank you so much, sir.
All right, everybody. You guys have a lovely Thursday evening. Bye-bye.